Alright guys, I'm back here. Some awesome epic action. And you know, what's better to write show notes on than the back of your chemistry homework? So anyway, it looks like Korea. So it looks like he's from Korea and the brown Zerg. Well anyway, the brown Zerg will be would be KoreaChul9. Cool stuff like that. And apparently this is the ToT Norll. I believe that's how you pronounce them. Yeah, ToT Norll is going to be from the USA apparently, from that chatter. And the map is Fighting Spirit. It is okay, guys, because there's only 2 maps. There's only 2 games on Fighting Spirit this time. Thank God. Oh, and I forgot to mention the map. So you pretty much have virtually a huge-ass main. Other than that, your natural, you know, it's not too hard to secure. It's small little choke. Players will normally fast expand, no matter where the cross, if it's cross positions, close by air, close by ground. Doesn't really matter because the map is so huge. Rest distance is really hard to deal with. Okay, so anyway, people often somewhat wall off here till they feel secure enough to take this, hold this off. And position on this map really depends. Like in this scenario, most likely the Terran will not want to expand here, as it will be closer to the Zerg. So he'll most likely take and expand over here, as we can see multiple times in the previous games. Zerg, on the other hand, will have great expands because he'll be able to expand over here. I mean, his natural is going to be is further away, but it's so easy to get to it. It's not really that hard to deal with. Naturals don't really apply to this rule, but like thirds and fourths do. So Terran most likely is going to expand across, and most likely the Zerg will expand across as well. And enough of that little chattering. Well, both players are underway. We'll tell you what the APM stats are. So, for the brown Zerg, as for KoreaChul9, he's averaging 327 and maxing at 492. A little ridiculous right there, and I believe he went hatch before pool. And the white Terran, Norll, is averaging 289 and maxing at 392, which is kind of ridiculous as well. So, we'll just have to see what both players are going to really go down the tech pass. Me being, I think I should make like a video of just my standards for casting, but I'll simply put it as I feel much more comfortable saying to show you guys just what they're doing, because I feel like if I explain something, once I feel really comfortable, which there are a few things I'll feel comfortable about it, as you see in some of my previous casts. I don't think I've reserved the right to it yet. Now, he's doing a bunker rush, I can tell you that. I'm not sure why he's not actually finished constructing it. We'll have to see what really goes down. Looks like he will try to finish it. He might actually get this bunker done, he actually will. Will he be able to stop the Marine getting in? That's the most important thing. Nice little micro trick there. Very, very, very well played. Very, very well played. Will he get it in? Will he get it in? He will both get in. But there are quite a few lings, and he will not be able to get it repaired. That bunker should fall down with no problemo. Not being nearly as effective as it should have been. And as there is no salvage option as there are in StarCraft 2. So he might have been better off just to cancel that. But you know, we'll have to see how this goes down. Now look at the rush distance. It's taking so long. That bunker will be finished just in time. No worries. He will also be able to get a couple more SCVs down there if he really needs to. We'll lose a ling, but nothing too out of the ordinary. And just making sure he doesn't get this around, and getting getting a couple more ling kills. Might lose another Marine though. Lings are gonna do a run by. Can be pretty pesky to deal with. But yeah, wow. But high level players have really no problem dealing with these lings. I just kind of die from 2 lings in my main, honestly, but that's beside the point, as we don't really talk about that here, but most likely he's gonna be going bio, as there is no factor into 2 barrack chara. Now for the Zerg, he's just kind of, you know, chilling over here. Now, what can I get distracted by while they're going down the tech pass? So that's what I've been able to do lately. You know, new map pools coming out for ICC Cup. Pretty solid stuff coming out of ICC Cup right now. I'm hoping they continue to do that. And Zerg will be taking his third. And yeah. And tell me, guys, if you want me to improve on anything for my casting. I really take any constructive criticism very well. No worries whatsoever. If you hurt my feelings, it's alright. Because, you know, I want to become a better caster for you guys. And I also enjoy doing it, but, you know, I feel pretty bad if you don't find me as entertaining. I don't think I could become an analytical one, as I've kind of touched upon a lot of my videos. But we'll have to see. Yeah, and the Zerg will be taking his third there. I'll be interested where the Terran does take his third. But most likely he will not take the standard third over here. So, and Drones will be like, yo, let's get out of here. But he doesn't really have anything. He's actually going to be popping 3 Muta, which... no, 6 Muta, excuse me. So it will depend on... He doesn't have Stim yet, which can be problematic, as Muta... The thing is, Stim will help him move faster to do more hits. But right now, the Muta can do 1 hit for every hit the Marine can do, which actually will trade very well to the Muta. But yeah, we'll have to see. I don't think he does have Stim yet. No, he will. He does have Stim. Because he was just waiting to use it. He'll be stimming, trying to get some lucky kills. Ooh, we'll lose. Ooh. Doesn't nearly have enough medics to deal with this right now. And he'll have to push that Marine army back. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, after like 8 casts, it's just a little hard to, you know, oh, and my ferret's awake now. He went through a whole sleeping cycle while I casted today. Pretty entertaining stuff right here. And losing a couple Marines here and there. Very nice control by what's his name? The KoreaChul9, I guess. I think I pronounce this. Yeah, KoreaChul9. I don't know what chul means. Probably some Korean word. And does he have a Hydra dead out yet? That's the important thing. Yeah, just doing some picking here and there. Picking. He has quite a few missile turrets, though, and we'll pretty much deny any refinery doing, but it doesn't look like he's really optimizing all that gas anyway. We'll be getting +1 attack, which will do wonders against Muta, and he won't be getting +1 carapace. This SCP is left uncontended for him. We'll see that he's not going Lurker right now. Mainly just showing mass freaking Muta. I mean, if that works, I think this is going to be the lamest replay of the week ever. Because no one wants to see one massing unit, but again, massing one unit, especially with the control what he has with his Muta, are pretty fantastic. Won't lie. And there are always those strategies that may appear to be really easy to pull off, but they're actually really not. They're not really that easy to pull off. But we'll see how it really comes. It really depends on how the Muta really faces. He doesn't really have that many Muta to deal. He doesn't really have that many Muta. 53 supply to 64. So Aaron's actually ahead, even after losing quite a few units. And staying consistently on non-supply block, unlike the Zerg, who just was supply blocked. Will be not droning very hard either. He's just going like mass Muta. That's really what he's going. So many missile turrets, so we'll be doing quite a bit of damage to the missile turrets, so he's not repairing them well enough. We'll be losing 1 or 2 of them, at least softening up that army too. Marines are here. Let's see if they'll be able to do anything. And the important thing to note here is that he may have just lost all those missile turrets, but now the Marines are in position to deal with the Muta. And the reason why it's effective to put the turrets there is because it's always better to lose missile turrets than losing a whole SCV line, just because it takes that much longer to rebuild the SCVs, and you can kind of rebuild missile turrets just as fast as SCVs. We'll be picking up some reinforcements here. Missile turrets are all over the base, though. Yeah, it's just important to know that. Terran stalls of 2 base has +1. We'll be getting +2, +1 defense. We'll be getting the control center, control tower update. Add-on to the starport, so we'll probably be seeing some science vessel play very shortly. And yeah, and what's the news of the fits? What's the news of the fits? I'm kind of blanking on what to talk about here. This is not one of my best casting jobs here. A lot of meta. You know, school's going well. Mass Effect, I totally recommend that. Totally recommend Mass Effect, and yeah, I definitely want to play Mass Effect 3 if you guys ever get the chance to. Great game. Tali Zora, Vast Normandy, or Vast Nema, depending on when you play the game. Greatest romanceable character in the world, I have to say, if you guys understand that. Like, you can have, like, sex with her, like, that's what, or, like, have a, you can have, well, sex, but, like, you can, like, have a relationship with a character, like RPGs, like that. And, like, StarCraft, you can't really do that. I guess it would be, like, the equivalent to Jim Raynor and Kerrigan, except, like, that. Okay, I don't know what's with, like, the 10,000 SCVs on the gas, but, yo, new strat. Oh, 5 lurkers about to pop. That could be hard for him to deal with if he's not. Oh, it looks like he might be able to stay in here and kill him. Or not kill him, at least right when they pop, they'll all die. But getting a nice surround on that, too. He's not paying attention to this. Will he get cancel them? No, he won't. He'll just lose them all. And even scans preemptively. Oh, and they all fall. Oh, that's such a big win for the Terran player right there. Oh. Norll playing just very effectively. Well, there are quite a few lurkers up here, though, so we'll have to see how he deals with that. Does he have a radiate up and operational quite yet? He will in just a few seconds, and very, very well placed. Oh yeah, the other thing is, upon losing an entire Marine army while trying to talk about something completely different, I was looking at, like, StarCraft, like, add-ons and stuff, because, like, one of my other casts, I was like, are there any other, like, better replay things for it? And I was looking at that, but apparently they had, like, they have a whole project on just making advanced AI, and I think I'm totally going to have to play against one of those advanced AIs and just get my ass handed to me so bad, because, I mean, let's be honest here, I mean, the computers here are, like, a complete joke. I mean, like, they'll go, like, 2 bases, and then they'll just not attack you. They'll always rush you, too. That's the other thing. Like, once you're able to hold off that rush, like, computers are the easiest thing to deal with. In Brood War. I always remember when they were so difficult, because I'm like, how do you stop this, like, 12 zealot push? Put 10 cannons in the front of your base, or build units. That's good. Or just fast expand, more or less, too. That could always work, too. But fast expand and build units right off that. Don't probe up completely. I don't know the whole point. Oh, the Scourger there just to deal with the Science Vessel. But Lurkers aren't really going to be in a position to deal with this. Science Vessel just fall to allow the Lurkers to come in if they really want to and clean up this army, which looks like he will. And, you know, it's not really going to... Well, that's a lot of Lings and Lurkers. He will get completely surrounded here. Wow. Getting actually a couple drone kills, though. It's not bad at all. He'll be running up to the main to see what he's up to, but going behind the mineral line most likely. And Evo Chamber with +1 Carapace is about a quarter of the way done. But anyway, I'm just gonna be interested in, you know, trying to play one of these those advanced AI project things. I think it'd be pretty cool to try and test and try to beat them up. Yeah, and happy Wednesday. Yeah, happy Wednesday think is when you guys are going to be watching this. If you watch on the on the awesome release date, Marines will be pushing down here. There are quite a bit of lurkers and lings here, but he will have a couple siege tank support, which should help a lot. And doesn't really have an answer to where he doesn't have the Dark Swarm up yet. Defiler Mound is just completing, but he won't have Consume up right away either, so I believe you have to research Consume. I'll keep my eye on it. Yep, and Consume is just starting. So, looks like it's a pretty fast upgrade, though, and he does have enough, but it looks like he's going to be running up here, not really defending the tanks well at all. And it looks like he'll just lose the tank, but he will have a defense matrix on it, thankfully, which will absorb 200 damage. But he will lose. Oh, and he will lose it. Ooh. Looks like he's going to be able to break this contain, too. Oh. The tank is being pretty pesky. That defense matrix is being proven to be very effective. And that is why there are defense matrices, or whatever. Matrix. You're going to be shelling away at a couple lurkers. That Hero Marine's like, you know what, I can... Oh, blah, 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 I'm dead. And what do you do against this? You just cry and QQ until the tank just hopes turns. You know what they should do to balance this game? Siege Shakes have 5 shots. That's it. Like vultures. That would be an interesting thing. So you have to be very careful when you use Siege Modes. Because shot cannons just have infinite amount of ammo. I mean, like, put it that way. Like, when does a Marine have a never-ending clip? Like, honestly, like, when does it just never stop shooting? It's like, I can just shoot at something with 20,000 HP all day. There's something in Korean, Mont Hanu Choi Hai Diga Sisabal something Ijinu. I don't speak Korean, but Korean lost to an American, I think. Yeah, Korean did lose. Oh, ooh, that's kind of tough. Well, Korean dude, you know, I think what kind of hurt you is, for Fit's tip of the game, I definitely recommend you win a lot of heavy muta beforehand, which really kind of, you didn't really do the economic damage you needed to do. Like, you did force a lot of missile turrets in response to your muta. You're probably not even going to understand a word I'm saying to you, because since you're Korean, you kind of spoke broken English, but in typing, so I'm probably not sure if you're going to understand verbal English. But besides the point, you forced a lot of missile turrets, but since Norll really knew how to deal with that well, he was able to put up enough missile turrets to stall until he got his Marines in position, so he never really lost mining time with that, which you kind of need to do if you're going to be going for that devoted muta harass. And there were probably openings in time, I couldn't point you out specifically again, but there were points where you could probably come in, done some more harass, or better yet, expand behind that. You were only off a 3 base, you could have probably taken a 4th and 5th, probably at this point, in a 16-minute game, yeah, you probably could have. 17-minute game, actually, almost. So that's what I recommend. Try going more of a variation build instead of going mass muta for a majority of the game, then finally trying to tech switch into lurker and well, I'll point you into 2 directions. If you want to go muta, just be more active with your units. Don't let them fall. You had great muta control, by the way. That's a great thing. Try to get in that harassing too. That's the most important thing for the muta. They're harassing units and not up to. They really won't be able to, you know, mass up and kill everything unless you have like 200 of them and they're upgraded. So that's either point A, go in that direction, or point 2 or point B, go a different build. Get some more lings and lurkers in there with the muta, but don't go strict for that. And then you'll go in the defiler and whenever you want to get your defiler timing. Either at, I think it's like 13 minutes by the spire's done, or by the lair, or you could go like the early, like 10 minutes by lair. Hive. So that's what I recommend to you. It's up to you to choose if you want to do that. It's up to the viewer if you want to take that advice. Also, it's up to the viewer if you want to give me more constructive criticism. I'd really appreciate it. Comment below any likes, dislikes, whatever. And ICC Cup Fits will be out of your hair right now. Peace, guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace.